$1 yield.
Okay, thank you guys for joining the CyntSaidIt podcast show on this beautiful Saturday morning. You guys, I have breaking news, something I need to discuss. But before I get started, this site is for education and entertainment purposes. Therefore, everything that I say after this, you guys, is allegedly. But I'm going to drop the link to this topic. So we have a 6-year-old in custody for shooting a school teacher, you guys. And oh my goodness, I had to drop this video because at the end of the day, we're talking about firearms again. And I've had several videos where I have discussed what is going on in the household to where these parents are not paying attention to their children. But before I get to that, let's get to what happened. So what I'm going to do is basically, I'm a read it because I don't want to hold on, there's some stuff that wait, I don't want to show too much of what I want, but this happened, okay, and I'm gonna talk about it, okay. So this is what they're saying that happened, you guys, and this was in Norfolk, Virginia. A 6-year-old student shot and wounded a teacher at his school in Virginia during an altercation inside a first grade classroom Friday. Police and school officials in the city of Newport News said. Now, before I finish reading, let me stop right there. Just that thought process, a 6-year-old, okay, is having an altercation with an adult. Okay. But let me read on because I want to know that this altercation started with another child and then escalated on to this person, to this child being disrespectful. Let me finish reading first, you guys, before I start going into my opinion on. I think I'm moving a little bit too ahead of the game. So let me go ahead and back up the train. Let me finish reading it first and let's see what they're saying, y'all. Okay. Because y'all know how I do. Okay. Allegedly. So, hey, let's get to the facts, though. Experts said a school shooting involving a 6-year-old is extremely rare, although not unheard of, while Virginia law limits the ways in which a child that age can be punished for such a crime. So no students were injured in the shooting at Rich Neck Elementary School, police said. Now, the teacher, a woman in her 30s, suffered life-threatening injuries. Her condition had improved somewhat by late afternoon. Newport News Police Chief Stu Drew said, "We did not have a situation where someone was going around the school shooting." Drew told reporters later, adding that the firearm shot, and I'm going to say that, was not an accident. Okay. Drew said that the student and teacher had known each other in a classroom setting. He said the boy had a firearm in the classroom and investigators were trying to figure out where he obtained it. So, see, that's where I am with that. Where did he get it from? So the police chief did not provide further details about the shooting, the altercation, or what happened inside the school. Jocelyn Glover, whose son is in 4th grade, told the Virginian Pilot newspaper she got a text from the school stating that one person was shot and another was in custody. She said, "My heart stopped. I was freaking out, very nervous, just wondering if that one person was my son." Carlos, her 9-year-old, was at recess, but he said he and his classmates were soon held up in the back of the classroom. Most of the whole class was crying, Carlos told the newspaper. Parents and students were reunited at a gymnasium door, Newport News Public Schools said via Facebook. The police chief did not specifically address questions about whether authorities were in touch with the boy's parents, but said members of the police department were handling that investigation. Now, we have been in contact with with our Commonwealth's attorney, and some other entities to help us best get services to this young man. Okay, and this is what Drew said. Newport News is a city of about 185,000 people in southeastern Virginia, and it's known for its different things around there. But yeah, so Redneck has about 550 students who are in kindergarten through 5th grade, according to Virginia Department of Education's website. So now I'm gonna stop reading it, and now I'm gonna talk about it now. And the reason why, let's start with where did this firearm come from? Where did the firearm come from? That is where we need to start at, because I've said this time and time again, parents need to pay more attention to what their children are doing. We're in this generation where, and I don't understand it, and I say this all the time, even when I'm having conversations with other family members and friends and stuff, and we just having just random conversations about, disciplining your children and how children act when they going to other people's, houses, do they show respect? We got to get back to morals, distilling morals, okay, inside of these young children, because how they're coming up now, this world they're lost. They're lost in the sauce, okay? They lost. And you got these parents out here that not paying attention to these children and how they getting these firearms. So you're just leaving your firearm all around the house, all nilly-willy for your child to just be able to just get it and take it to school. But now let's get back to why do y'all feel, and I'm dropping in the comments after this video, why do y'all think, what was in this mindset of this child? Why do y'all think he, on purposely, because again, the allegedly the officer did say that this was not an accident. So we're not talking about a child that, accidentally brought a firearm to the school because it was accidentally tucked away in a bag or something, and he grabbed the bag and got to school and it was in there. He didn't know it, dropped it, it went off. We're not talking about these types of things. We are talking about a 6-year-old that on purposely, and again, now we're talking premeditated. Okay, so now we're talking about a 6-year-old had the thought process of an adult at this point, because at this point, that's exactly what was going on in this 6-year-old mind. And here's the thing, and I don't know about you all, but I have a 5-year-old grandson, so I know the capabilities of how smart they can be, and he's very smart, very, very smart. But he's also smart enough to know not to touch. And let me repeat that, he know not to touch no firearm. And so does my 11-year-old granddaughter. Like, I have 2 grandchildren, 11 and 5, and I can't even fathom, okay, the thought of neither one of them having a firearm. Like, that's not normal. Okay. So as parents, and I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not. But you have to pay attention to your children coming up. When I was coming up, children couldn't be around adults and all that type of stuff. No locked doors, especially no locked doors, the type of stuff. When my children was coming up, I didn't play that. No locked door. I didn't play all that. No, I was all in my kids' business. Okay. See, that's the problem now. But these parents are allowing the children to make adult decisions at an early age. Okay. And I'm gonna give an example. Allegedly, we're gonna talk about how no, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to get, I don't know, I want to get in trouble saying that with these folks, the higher ups. Let me rephrase what I was about to say, because I was about to go into some celebrities and their children and how they allow them to be adults and blah blah blah. But that's the problem in the society right now. Stop, allow these children to be children, guide them to make good, wise decisions, and not allowing them to do what they want to do and make grown up decisions that can cause them a lifetime of heartache. And just to say, and thankful, and prayers to the teacher for, she's getting better. But what if she had lost her life immediately? And then she still may not be out the woods. We don't know. We don't know how this may turn. We're talking about a firearm, a wound. Okay, we don't know. I have heard people go in for, just a leg wound and then don't come out. So it just depends. And we're going to keep the school teacher in our prayers. But I'm just wanting to speak on this 6-year-old having his firearm. I'm really going to do an update on this because I really want to follow this to see what happens with this. And because he is 6 years old, and then in the state of Virginia, I don't know how the laws are, and I know they do have him in custody, so I'm pretty sure he's in juvie. But we're talking about a 6-year-old, you guys, 6. I don't know, but again, he had the mind frame of he's thought like something of an adult for him to do what he did. So again, be mindful and pay attention to your children. Please pay attention to your kids, and so they won't be taking firearms to the school, because people want to be secure and feel confident that when they drop their children off at school, that it's safe. But we can't say that anymore. We've had these mass shootings in these schools. We've had these incidents. Just luckily, and thank God that and thanking the Most High that it wasn't one of those situations where he did go into the school and just randomly start shooting everybody. That's not the case here. He didn't do that. He only had a target, apparently, allegedly, and that was the teacher. Apparently, she had made him mad about something. Don't know. I gotta get the backstory. We got to dig deep in this and find out. And we're gonna come back and discuss it. But in the meantime, I want y'all to drop in the comments and let me know, what do you all think about this? This tragedy, So yes, I was gonna make this is gonna be another brief video, and I will be coming back live later on today or tomorrow. More likely today. I will be going live because I do have some other things to discuss with you all. But I wanted to come and discuss this breaking news with this 6-year-old in custody for shooting, and this happened on yesterday, for shooting a teacher. Okay, so until next time and until later on today, you guys, I will see you all then, and thank you all again. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you have not. Also join the download that Spreaker app. It's absolutely free. Yes. And so until next time, I will see you guys on the next live. Y'all have a great rest of your day. See you soon.